the older I get, one of the things I keep finding is that people love putting things in little categories. Everything has to fit into a little box, a little description, anything that's kind of simplistic to give an answer for something. And one of the reasons I bring this up is there's a video that's going around social media. And I actually like the video, so I'm not knocking the video, but I think it's a little too simplistic. The video is, are you a thermometer person or a thermostat person? And the video goes on to say that thermometer people just take a temperature of the room, and whatever is going on in the room, whether it's good, bad, happy, sad, they're going to adapt to that situation and become whatever that is. And then you have other people who are thermostat people, people who just naturally will either raise the temperature of the room, make it fun, make it vibrant, or maybe cool it off if people are angry or sad, and kind of make it a little bit more hospitable for everyone. And in terms of a concept, I don't think that's a bad concept. It's a nice way to think. But if you sit there for a couple seconds and you think about it, that's a really fucking simple answer for things that are really complex. We're human beings. Not everything is so black and white. In fact, I would say more often times than not, we're gray. You know, everybody has different situations in their life, different things. So sometimes maybe you are a thermometer person. Maybe sometimes you're a thermostat person. Maybe sometimes you have to choose what you want to be. Maybe we should stop labeling everything so easily and saying that you're only this type of person or that type of person. Maybe sometimes we need to look at the situation that we're presented. And it made me think about the other day. My son was having a rough time with his homework. Really just struggling through it, getting frustrated, clearly not working for him. And I had to make a decision in that situation. Was I going to let his frustration, his anger get to me? And was I also going to be anger back? Or was I going to try and cool the situation down? Was I going to be the thermostat there? Was I going to cool him down and say, listen, we're going to get through this. Let's take a breath. Maybe we'll walk away for a second. You know, which outcome is better? Obviously, I think looking in hindsight, the person who would cool the temperature down would be the better person. And thankfully, in that situation, I was able to do that. But it doesn't mean every time I do that. It doesn't mean that if you've done that one time, that's what you're going to be for the rest of your life, or vice versa. There are other times where it's unbelievably early in the morning, I'm tired, and maybe I'll go to the gym. And maybe I won't say much, which is unusual for me. I'm quite a talker. But sometimes I'm tired. Sometimes it's been a long week. Maybe it's been stressful. And maybe I'm just taking the temperature of the room. Everybody might be quiet, and I'm going to be quiet too. Put my head down, just go through it. Does it mean that I don't want to try to make people's day better or try to make a bad situation better? No. It just means sometimes I'm human, like everyone else. And I think that that's the thing that we have to realize more oftentimes than not. On social media, you'll see these videos. You're either this type of person or that type of person. No, that's nonsense. You're you. Be you. Maybe in some situations, you wish you would have done things differently, but be you. Just because you chose a red tie today doesn't mean you can't choose a blue tie tomorrow, or vice versa. You know, just because maybe in a situation you were tired, you had a stressful week, doesn't mean that you couldn't the next day walk in and try to say, you know what, I'm going to make sure that I have a good day and maybe everybody around me has a good day. You know, we don't have to label everything. We can look at things more than just it's either this or it's that. How oftentimes in life is it just this or that? I would say very, very small, maybe 1-2%. Most of the time, it's gray. You're figuring it out. You're doing things. So why don't we stop this nonsense that we see on social media where it's either this or that? No, it's not. We just think it is because we see it on a screen and somebody says it convincingly. And yeah, in the moment, it sounds good. I'm going to be honest. I thought it was good too. But then when I sat and I thought about it, not every situation is that way. Some days, I'm a thermostat. Some days, I'm a thermometer. Some days, I'm just me. So be you. Maybe you want to seek to be more of a thermometer person or a thermostat person. I don't know. It's not for me to say. It's for you to say. The point I'm trying to make is, let's not put everything into a little label, a little group. Maybe find what you want to be. Maybe that transcends labels. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But be you. That's all you got to be. That's all you should be. You're the only one. And trust me, we need you.